Hi there, I'm Bob Newjow, an author currently writing and self-publishing my books on Amazon. This here, this is an Aptera solar power electric vehicle, which I reserved back April 2022. And the positively charged EV Tech YouTube channel Drive the Lightning, posting my prose meme, my Aptera, inspired me writing my first book of prose, Drive the Sun. This book here is a collection of online short pieces of prose. That was 3 years ago, over 2 dozen books ago. Caline is my first novel, and this is Caline. It's available on Amazon now, both in paperback and hardcover form. Caline is my first novel. Much love and thanks to all my family for their continually reaching out, pushing, supporting, caring, inspiring me, giving me hope, especially for my late Aunt Sylvia, cousin Karl, cousin Camryn, my younger sisters Dara and Panni, and my big sister Laura. My Aunt Sylvia and my mother, a published children's book author Marlene Newman, were two women who inspire and push me forward to be happy. My Aunt Sylvia just recently passed after reaching 100 years, and I wrote her two poems. This one after she passed, Another Loving Soul Gone. A rush to write my first novel and finish as her gift, another wonderful woman gone, leaving us a century of love. Two amazing teaching souls have left me, giving purpose, counseling, support, and guidance. My mother, long since departed, now my always positive aunt, I rushed to finish and send Caline just days prior to a 100th birthday. Then I wrote a last of my birthday prose on the eve before to read the next day. My sister called the next morning for me to read my poem to my aunt as she laid in bed. It would be the last time I spoke my words for her, and the last time I would hear her words for me, simply saying thank you. And this is the birthday poem I wrote for her and read to her before she passed. Century of love. I hold my hope, another day, inspired with the eternal youthful vision of love, compassion, justice, alive, ever shining bright in Sylvia. Her heart, soul, and spirit always positive, keeping us all forever young, moving forward. Embracing, sharing, and reaching everyone to care, teaching everyone to care. With gratitude and love, I wish my Aunt Sylvia a happy birthday. One of the special gifts my mom gave me growing up was her love to write. She got her teaching credentials after raising children and then taught middle school students along with English while serving as a school librarian. My mom published her first children's book, Myron's Magic Cow, at 75 years old. Her second book, An Old Line, The Old Line, and there's my mom, there's the old line there, was published before she passed at age 83 on Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday, Wednesday, January 15, 2014. I was happy I could design the cover for the book that she could share, giving copies to her hospice caretakers. I'm forever grateful to YouTube hosts Chad and Sarah Monroe, and there's Chad and Sarah, and this is a book of prose that they published on their Drive the Lightning YouTube channel. Uh, they were the ones who suggested publishing my first book, Drive the Sun, and that's this here. This is my very first book, collection of Aptera solo prose, and they continue to support me and were excited about me writing my first novel, Caline. I was asked what inspired me to write Caline. The story concept originated after becoming a season ticket holder of my New Mexico United soccer team back in 2019, and I'm excited they made the playoffs this season, 2025. I'll be going there this Saturday for a home playoff game. The Santa Fe artist collective Meow Wolf was New Mexico United's first sponsor. It was displayed and seen on the team's jersey. The story for Caline was inspired by and evolved with ideas from the New Mexico United soccer team, the soccer team's spirit of Somos Unidos, we are united, the Meow Wolf Santa Fe Artist Collective, the solar power Aptera, right here, the pandemic, which started in 2019, climate change, and a lot of the inhumanity that currently exists in today's society. Caline is a nickname kept by the story's main character, Caline. It was given to her by her mom when the mom saw her 5-year-old daughter cuddling with a tiny coyote pup and a little baby cougar cub that the mom brought home from her veterinary clinic during a power outage. Simply, canine plus feline came up with the word Caline. So I'm going to read a little bit of the opening of Caline here. You can get this on Amazon, and I hope you do get it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm currently writing the sequel to this, Caline's Courage. It's been a struggle since I lost my last cat, Mama, but I'm trying to get back into the story, get back into Caline's journey for the second and third book of the series. A cougar and a coyote slowly walked ahead on the dry foliage. Both sniffed the air with ears perked as they trotted silently across stretches of round and graying golf greens. I was following closely behind, carrying my treasured possession with some belongings in a stuffed batter knapsack. The cougar's name was Ginger, and the coyote's name was Gray. Both were my adopted sisters. My mom brought them to our solar power home from her clinic during one of the many increasing mainstream power grid blackouts when I was 5 years old. They were rescued and came to the clinic separately, alone, as a cub and a pup, parentless. I smiled, looking fondly at the two ahead. We were strangely bonded and inseparable. They are all the family I have left since I buried my parents. I love them both. Thankful how much their companionship not only helped me, but helped all the other kids who also lost their parents. My mind wandered back a year to a day in Placitas. It was a struggle for all of us to get through the first several months after losing our parents and most of the grown-ups from a fast, fatal virus. An ominous feeling had begun to creep into all of us coming home from our Placitas elementary school that had shut down. This would be my friends and my last month attending classes inside before we moved on to Bernalillo Middle School. We were outside the school entrance, talking about soccer, waiting for the bell to ring. Our teacher had come over to tell us to go home. The power had been knocked out again by the latest triple-digit heat wave. I was surprised since it was still cool with our desert sun just rising east of us above the Sandia Mountains. today would be another triple-digit oven. We were looking forward to our soccer practice after class behind our school that afternoon, even though it was going to be so hot. I guess we had gotten used to playing in the heat with lots of water breaks to hydrate. The coolness of the early morning had quickly disappeared while we walked up the road where our houses were. You're soaked, Sally, said Jessica, following behind. She looked around to all of us, down at herself. Yuck, so am I. I'm so glad your house still has AC, Caline. It was late May, with the early morning chill long burned away by the fast rising of a hot New Mexico spring sun. July and August will keep seeing triple digits of desert heat, both dry, then muggy with the beginning of the monsoon season, the middle of summer into early fall. We didn't want to wait for our parents and had to walk almost 2 miles from the school up Highway 165, our town's main road, to my house. We've done it so many times before, led there by me as our soccer team's coach, a captain. It would be at least an hour-long walk uphill towards the Sandias. The early morning at least hadn't been turned into the coming afternoon inferno yet. A rustling had me turn to the right. I glanced and saw a roadrunner we recognized from previous walks. It must have stopped hearing us while poking around looking for a breakfast lizard, grub, or beetle. It watched us from the roadside. Usually I would stop, but we were in a hurry to get to my house before the sun rose too high to start heating the day. My mom and dad would probably be home with the power outage. They enjoyed hosting, watching, and listening to our community girls soccer team enthusiastically talking about past and future matches we had and would play, and of course me. They could fill us in on the blackout. There was something noticeably different that day. It seemed darker. Even though the house lights were still on, our house was powered by solar, collected and stored from the 310 annual days of New Mexico desert sun. An urgent newscaster's voice sounded from inside the living room. Haggard fits of coughing echoed it. Our chatter stopped while walking to the voices. Stop! Cough, cough. Don't come any closer. Go get and put on masks from the bathroom. Go now, my mom weakly called out. My big adopted sisters, Ginger and Gray, were laying at the living room opening, softly chuffed and whining my approach. I stood listening. That's it for now. I think that's enough. You can read the rest of it from my book, Caline. I hope you get it on Amazon, and I hope you enjoy it. And I miss two amazing women who were instrumental in getting me to write. And I look forward to continue writing, and hopefully you'll get those future books as well. You have a great day, and as I always say, keep hope alive. Take care.